Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Sarah and I post new beauty videos every week. Today we are going to be talking about a new concealer product straight from the drugstore. I'm super excited about this because the last concealer that I purchased from the drugstore turned out to be an absolute win. And the one that we're going to be reviewing for today is this one right here. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I didn't even know that this was launching. One of you all actually mentioned it to me, so I jumped online and I purchased it right away. It comes in 25 different shades and it retails for $12.99, so $13 US. You get 0.33 fluid ounces worth of product, and it comes with a doe foot applicator. The whole packaging of this, like the shape of it and the huge doe foot applicator, it reminds me a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape. So that's, if you're familiar with that, that's exactly what you're gonna get, or that's pretty much what you're gonna get with this one. Now, I purchased two different shades for today. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to wear. I think it might be this one. This one is a little bit more yellow and this one is a little bit more peach. So I think I might use this one, which is amber, and this one is latte. I don't really typically like too yellow underneath the eyes. It looks kind of green on me sometimes. So I think I'm gonna go with this one for today. So this concealer claims to be full coverage, long wearing, and has a matte finish. Now, when we're talking about long wearing, it does claim to last for up to 24 hours. I would never wear concealer for that long. I don't see the need for it, as for me at least. The longest day I ever had was probably like a 12-hour day. So that's probably where I would stop. But if for whatever reason you need a concealer that's going to last you 24 hours, this claims to be the one. You're also supposed to be able to use this for contour or for highlighting. In order to highlight, remember to go 1 to 2 shades lighter than your complexion. And in order to contour around your face, remember to go 1 to 2 shades deeper. The large doe foot applicator that this comes with is meant to provide us with enough product so that we don't need to keep going back into the tube. And it also states that a little goes a long way. So that pretty much covers all the basic information. Aside from that, it doesn't really talk about how to best apply this product. So I'm simply going to be applying it the way that I normally would, which is just directly onto the under eye area. And then I'm going to be blending it out using my damp 3D HD blender. If I feel like the concealer does need to be set, I'm going to be setting it using my RCMA No Color Loose Powder. And per usual, I will be testing this concealer out with and without a color corrector underneath it. So I'm simply going to jump off camera really quickly in order to color correct the right under eye area, apply foundation onto the entire face before coming back and concealing. Okay, so now I am back with foundation on and color corrector underneath the right side. And in case you're wondering what color corrector I'm using, per usual, I'm using my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in the shade Medium to Deep. Okay, so now it is time to conceal. It did state that a little goes a long way, so I'm going light with this. Picks up a ton of product, so I'm just gonna wipe some of that off here and go in with whatever's left over. That way I'm not doing too much. Now the other side. Now, just to be clear, it looks like a lot, but I've actually taken most of the concealer off of the applicator, and then I've spread around the little that was left on the applicator. Okay, so now I'm going to be blending it out using my 3D HD blender here. All right, now this side. Okay, so it's giving me a lot of coverage, and I didn't use a whole heck of a lot. I didn't have to layer it on or anything like that, just the one layer. This is what I'm getting. I am really pleased with that. Okay, so now it is time to set, and I think I was kind of on the fence as to whether or not I was going to set this concealer because it is a matte finish, or it has a matte finish. But I do see it starting to settle into my fine lines just a tiny little bit. So in order to avoid it from settling in there completely, I'm going to just set it with a tiny bit of powder. A really, really, really thin layer of powder here on my damp blender. Hopefully this doesn't make the under eye area appear extra dry because it is a matte formula. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom you all in so that you can get a better look at the under eye area after initial application. Okay, so this is what the under eye area currently looks like. I think it looks a tiny bit dry right here already, which obviously not a good sign. However, the color corrected side is looking a lot smoother than this side. Aside from that though, I'm getting full coverage on both sides. Okay, so now I'm simply going to jump off camera in order to finish off the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I am back with a full face of makeup, and so far, so good. It is currently 10:13 in the morning. I do plan on wearing this the entire day, and I am going to be coming back halfway through the day in order to show you all more close-ups and talk to you all a little bit about how the concealer has been wearing up to that point. So I will see you all back here in a few hours for my midday check-in. Okay, so now I am back for what is supposed to be my midday check-in, but it is actually my end of day check-in because we were out of the house pretty much all day, a lot longer than what I was expecting or what I was anticipating to be out for. And so got back kind of late, ate dinner, and now I'm here with you all at 7:54. I am ready to call this a night. I've had this concealer on now for almost 10 hours, so I've given it a long day's worth of wear. Before I get into my overall thoughts on this new concealer, I'm going to zoom you all in one last time so that you can get a better look at the under eye area after a little over 9 hours of wear. Okay, so this is what the under eye area currently looks like. And as you can see, it looks quite dry, excessively dry in my opinion. Over here, I started to notice that I was getting some just like little spots that started to come up for no reason, just looking kind of gray, like they were missing product. Here on the left side that I did color correct, I didn't have that issue as much. I had it a little bit here on the inner corner. However, both sides do look really dry right now. Other than that though, I'm still getting really good coverage on both sides after the 9+ hours. So there you have it. That is what the under eye area currently looks like. And as of right now, I would say no. I would say if you have access to the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer, try that one instead because this one is just a little too dry. And the Can't Stop, Won't Stop, it won't settle into your fine lines. You don't have to set it. It wears beautifully all day long. So that one is my go-to drugstore right now. This one I was hoping would be like my second go-to drugstore, but it just looks too dry underneath the eyes. I did set it with a powder at the beginning of the day, as you all saw. I know that when I first grab it with the sponge, it looks like a lot, but I shake it off so that any of the excess powder is gone, and it just leaves me with a really, really, really thin layer of powder, and that is what I usually set my under eye with. This one, it looks really, really dry. It looks great for my hair, but as soon as you start walking toward me, you can see that it does not look well underneath the eyes. It's like, girl, moisturize. What is going on? So it just looks too dry for me right now. I do want to test this concealer out one more time without setting it. Maybe that'll make a difference. Perhaps it could. If I do get it to work, I will let you all know in a future video, and if I don't, I'll let you all know whether or not it was a waste of time. So I will keep you all posted, but as of right now, wearing it the way that I did for the entire day, I'm not a fan of what it looks like now, 9 hours later. So those are my thoughts on this new Infallible concealer. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video review and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future product reviews, makeup tutorials, anything beauty related. And also don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media platforms where I absolutely love to interact with you all. As always, take care, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye.